Have you ever felt a quiet pull after noticing repeating numbers, strange patterns, or subtle signs, along with an unshakable feeling that something big is about to shift in your life? Let me tell you, that's not just a coincidence. That's the universe whispering to you, nudging you toward a path it's already prepared. In this video, we're going to explore 6 powerful numbers, not just lucky digits, but frequencies rooted in ancient teachings of numerology and astrology. These are teachings supported by legendary seers like Nostradamus and Baba Vanga, who believe that numbers don't merely represent value, they carry vibration, alignment, and destiny. Everything in this universe is happening for a reason. So, if you've been feeling unusually connected to certain numbers lately, if you keep seeing the same patterns appear again and again, then get ready. Because from May 26th to May 30th, 2025, a rare cosmic portal is opening. And those who are tuned in may find themselves drawn to opportunities, insights, and even unexpected wealth. Whether you're seeking a new job, a business breakthrough, or even a winning lottery ticket, these numbers resonate with the rhythm of something bigger, a liberating universal energy that's ready to align with your intentions. And that's not all. If you stay with me until the end of this video, I'll reveal a bonus number, a master code believed to supercharge your desires and draw abundance closer, faster, and with more clarity. But here's the truth. This number only reveals its magic to those who are truly aligned in body, mind, and spirit. So if you're ready to tap into the energy that's already flowing in your direction, take a moment right now. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment this mantra below. I trust the universe. I am aligned to receive. Let's step into the frequency together. Let's open the gateway. Number 17, the sacred pulse of the soul builder. Not all powerful forces arrive with noise. Some show up in silence, quiet, steady, almost unnoticed. And that's exactly how the energy of number 17 moves. It doesn't push. It doesn't shout. It simply is, like the stillness after a storm, or the first breath after a long cry. To many, 17 is just another number. But in the deeper, ancient rhythms of numerology and the karmic language of the cosmos, it holds a rare kind of wisdom. It belongs to those moments in life when you're not sure if you're falling apart or finally breaking through. It's the space between who you were and who you're becoming. Number 1 is the beginning, the self, the will, the desire to move forward. Number 7 is the seeker, the spiritual explorer, diving into life's mysteries. Together, they make 8, a number associated with karmic cycles, balance, and personal power. But 17 isn't just the sum, it's the journey between them. It carries the quiet strength of someone who has looked at their shattered pieces and thought, maybe this is where I rebuild. Number 17 resonates with those who've walked through emotional earthquakes, loss, heartbreak, disappointment, and emerged with a softness that isn't weakness, but wisdom. This isn't the number of fast success. It's the number of those who rise through steady transformation. In astrology, 17 is closely tied to the energy of Saturn, the great teacher of the zodiac. Saturn doesn't hand out blessings on a silver platter. Instead, it gives you the real gifts: discipline, reflection, truth. And in return, you receive something far greater than fleeting luck. You gain self-mastery. Are you in a phase where life feels paused, where answers are unclear, where the past feels like a shadow and the future like fog? Then 17 may be speaking to you, not in words, but in quiet reminders. You're still here. You're learning. You're evolving. This number is for the soul that doesn't run from pain. But this number, 17, doesn't run from pain. It faces it. It learns from it. It rebuilds after it. 17 is the inner architect, the one designing a life of meaning brick by brick, breath by breath. And during the rare cosmic window opening between May 26th and 30th, the vibration of 17 intensifies. If this number keeps showing up in your path, it's not chance, it's a nudge, a signal, a quiet invitation to align with the version of yourself you've always known existed, the resilient one, the wise one, the one that survives and builds again. So take this moment right now. Breathe in deeply. Let your shoulders relax. Feel the heartbeat within your chest. It's not just a rhythm, it's a reminder. You are more than what broke you. You are the one who chooses what rises from the pieces. Number 14, the number of conscious transformation. Have you ever noticed how certain numbers seem to follow you? You glance at a clock, and it's 14 minutes past the hour. You're assigned seat 14. A bill totals $14.14. These aren't just coincidences. They're gentle nudges from the universe. Among these repeating signs, number 14 carries a frequency that's hard to ignore, especially during the last week of May, when energy shifts are at their peak. This number has shown up consistently in winning lottery draws during this very window across the past 10 years. Not randomly, but with a rhythm that almost feels intentional. And that's the thing. The universe doesn't repeat itself by accident. 14 isn't loud. It doesn't scream for attention. It's the quiet invitation to evolve, a cosmic whisper that says, it's time. In Buddhist and numerological teachings, 14 symbolizes a very specific kind of change, not chaotic disruption, but evolution with awareness. It's the sign of transformation that's been carefully earned. It's the energy of people who have outgrown their old path, but aren't rushing blindly into the new. They move forward with wisdom. The spiritual structure of 14 breaks down into 1 and 4, and this is where the magic begins. Number 1 is the spark, the leader, the call to action. It's the fire inside you when you realize something must shift. It says, step up, take control, begin. Number 4 is the foundation, the planner, the builder. It's the patient force that turns passion into progress. It says, don't just leap, lay bricks, make it last. Combined, they create 14, the frequency of intentional action, a perfect harmony of desire and discipline, of risk and reason. That's why, when this number surfaces during the spiritual current of late May, a time ruled by the numerological power of 5, symbolizing freedom, curiosity, and forward motion, it creates a sacred alignment, a cosmic green light, guiding you to step forward, but with purpose. And here's where it gets even more interesting. In everyday life, 14 is everywhere, engraved in anniversaries, phone numbers, spiritual scriptures, even in meaningful dates of personal breakthroughs. People are drawn to it, without even knowing why. But if you pay attention, you'll realize that this number often shows up just as life is about to shift gears. It's the calm before the leap. The moment where you're not just hoping for change, you're ready to shape it. So whether you're choosing lottery numbers, signing an important contract, changing careers, or simply refocusing your spiritual intentions, number 14 is your affirmation. It reminds you, you don't have to wait for the perfect moment. You create it through clarity, grounded action, and belief in yourself. And if this message resonates with your soul, if something inside you just said, yes, I feel that, then don't let the energy stop here. Click the thanks button below and consider offering a $50 contribution to help spread this energy to others on their spiritual journey. Every gift keeps this light growing and glowing. Number 5, the energy that breaks the loop. Have you ever been stuck in the same routine, living on repeat, thinking, maybe tomorrow you tell yourself, I'll change something. But then one day, without warning, you feel a surge, a push. You send that message, you make that call, you decide, I'm doing this, now. That unexplainable jolt, the one that breaks the cycle. That's the force of number 5. In the spiritual world, 5 is the rebel. It's the number that refuses to sit still while your dreams collect dust. Especially in May 2025, this number carries a frequency that feels like thunder in still air. It's charged, it's alive, and it's demanding movement. Number 5 represents action, freedom, and the refusal to remain stuck in hesitation. According to ancient Buddhist insights, when energy becomes stagnant, suffering follows. But when energy flows, without resistance, transformation begins. Number 5 is that sacred current, urging you to step outside your comfort zone. Not recklessly, but intuitively. It says, "You've waited long enough." Numerologists link 5 to Mercury, the swift planet of communication, clarity, and life-changing ideas. When number 5 starts appearing, whether as 5, 55, or 555, it's more than a pattern. It's a signpost, a cosmic green light telling you that conditions are right to pivot, to leap, to finally chase that idea that's been burning in your chest. The stories tied to this number? They're remarkable. People report job offers they never applied for, spontaneous travel that led to life-changing connections, a simple hunch that turned into a profitable decision. This isn't random, it's realignment. The universe starts moving things when you start moving first. But here's what's often overlooked. True change begins within. Number 5 doesn't just transform your outside world, it shakes your inner beliefs. In Buddhist philosophy, we hold ourselves back through clinging to old stories, to control, to fear. 5 breaks those chains. It confronts that inner voice that says, "I'm not ready. What if I fail?" And it replaces them with, "What if this works?" Now let's talk about money. Wealth isn't static. It doesn't flow toward fear. It flows where confidence goes. When you align yourself with movement, when you take even one step, even if you're unsure, the universe responds. That is the energy of 5, a vibration of fearless intent. You don't need a full plan. You just need to move forward. So if lately you've seen this number on clocks, license plates, your phone battery, or random receipts, take it seriously. This isn't your mind playing tricks. It's the universe whispering, "You're ready," even if you don't think you are. This May, let number 5 remind you, the time to act is now. No more waiting for the perfect moment. Create the moment. Say yes to what feels right. Let uncertainty excite you, not paralyze you. One small step could be the beginning of the most meaningful chapter of your life. Number 27. The whispering balance between your inner compass and outer journey. Have you ever experienced a moment when a number keeps showing up? A random street sign, your phone battery, an unexpected bill, and it doesn't just feel like a number, it feels like a message. 27 is one of those quiet messengers. It doesn't shout, it doesn't demand attention, but when it shows up, it leaves something behind, an energy, a thought, a shift. And if you've seen this number lately, there's a reason. It's not just floating through space randomly, it's circling you with purpose. Now, we're not going to label it lucky just because it's shown up in a few jackpot wins. That would reduce its power to pure chance. Instead, let's explore why it shows up when it does, especially in the last week of May. Across past May lottery results, 27 made repeated appearances, not loud or frequent enough to stand out to the casual observer, but consistent enough to catch the attention of those who are awake. And when it came, it wasn't alone. It showed up in clusters, paired with other spiritually active numbers, as if the universe was constructing a code. Only the tuned in could read it. But the real magic of 27 isn't just about appearances, it's about alignment. In the teachings of numerology, 27 is a fusion of two powerful forces. 2 brings intuition, emotional harmony, and the ability to sense what lies beneath the surface. It's the energy of relationships, between people, between moments and between your thoughts and your truth. 7 is the number of inner wisdom, soul-searching, and deep reflection. It's not satisfied with surface-level answers. It wants truth, clarity, and a connection to something eternal. Now put those together, 2 and 7. And what do you get? A number that listens before it speaks. A number that understands the value of both logic and feeling. A guide that helps you make decisions not just with your mind or your heart, but with both, fully synchronized. This is the frequency of 27. It's no wonder spiritual thinkers have long believed this number acts like a bridge, connecting the external world of choices with the internal world of purpose. In many May lottery combinations, 27 has appeared like a returning traveler, coming back through different doors, but always carrying the same familiar energy. It's more than coincidence. It's part of a greater pattern. And here's something truly powerful. 27 is a number of trust. It encourages you to stop overthinking and start flowing, to allow timing, intuition, and self-belief to guide you. Buddha often reminded his followers, live in the present moment and trust the path even when it's not fully visible. So if 27 starts circling your life again during May 26 to 30, don't just look at it and move on. Pause. Ask yourself what you're being guided toward. It may be a career move, a financial leap, or even an internal decision that could change everything. Feel something stirring already? And that's no accident. If you feel aligned with this number, if something inside you recognizes its pull, consider showing your support by tapping the thanks button and contributing $50 to help this message reach other awakened souls. Because as the Buddha said, giving is not a transaction, it's a transformation. A single act of generosity plants the seed for abundance to blossom in both material and spiritual form. Let's now explore a number that doesn't just cross your path. It lingers. It shows up quietly, but with a presence that makes you stop and wonder. That number is 11. At first, it seems so ordinary, just 2 identical digits sitting side by side. But if you look closer, if you really feel its presence, you'll realize 11 isn't just a number. It's a symbol, a spiritual compass, a soft-spoken guide through the noise of everyday life. In Buddhist philosophy, the path to awakening often begins with awareness, the kind that comes not through logic, but through observation and stillness. 11 reflects that path. It's like a silent passage between the visible and invisible. One foot in the physical world, the other dipped into the unseen. A realm of energy, instinct, and universal flow. Those who find themselves connected to this number often carry a kind of intuitive depth. They pick up on emotional shifts before a word is spoken, sense patterns in chaos, dream with meaning, feel things that others miss entirely. But this sensitivity is both a gift and a weight. Being in tune with energy so deeply can create inner tension, because the world outside often tells you, be practical, ignore your gut, prove everything. And yet the truth keeps echoing inside you, doesn't it? That's the inner work 11 asks of you. Can you stay true to your intuition, even when the world tells you it doesn't make sense? Can you walk forward, guided not by facts, but by a deep, unwavering inner knowing? Right now, this number is pulsing louder than usual. Astrological influences, especially from Uranus, the planet of revelation and change, are stirring things up. If you've been feeling restless, like you're standing on the edge of something new without knowing what it is, that's not anxiety. That's your alignment shifting. And the date, May 28th, carries an extra charge. It's a window of clarity, a time when your inner voice might finally rise above the world's noise. So if you've been second-guessing a decision or hesitating to take that first step towards something unfamiliar, pause and listen. Not to the outside world, but to the quiet wisdom within. 11 isn't about dramatic moments, it's about quiet confirmations. A knowing glance, a small coincidence that feels too perfect to ignore. a sign that you're not alone, that the universe is with you, guiding you. This number teaches us that transformation doesn't always make a sound. Sometimes it's as gentle as a breath, and just as life-changing. And if you're still here with me, then you're exactly where you need to be. Something extraordinary is on its way. A bonus number, a higher vibration, a master key believed to accelerate abundance and unlock the deeper currents of universal energy. Stay with me. This isn't just a video, it's a portal. Your shift has already begun. Number 33, the silent power of compassionate alignment. Some numbers simply appear. Others arrive with intention. 33 is one of those rare numbers that doesn't just show up. It makes its presence felt, but not in a loud or flashy way. Instead, it whispers, it comforts, it lingers in the background like a peaceful mentor whose quiet strength can change everything. In the world of ancient numerology, 33 is known as a master number. And that title isn't handed out easily. It signifies a rare energetic frequency, one that vibrates on a higher spiritual plane. This number isn't just about luck, it's about alignment. It shows up when something within you and around you is reaching for higher understanding, deeper kindness, and purposeful connection. They say 33 is the number of the teacher, the healer, the guide. It's deeply connected to compassion, but not the kind that gets applause or recognition. No, this is the kind of compassion that shows up when no one is watching, the kind that listens instead of speaks, that offers help without being asked, that walks beside others in silence just so they don't have to walk alone. When we traced patterns in lottery draws from previous Mays, something curious happened. 33 kept appearing. Not every time and not always center stage, but just enough to make us pause. Like a gentle knock at the door, it would show up early in the month, sometimes again at the end. Like the universe was circling back with a message. Pay attention. This number matters. And there's even more meaning hidden within. 3 plus 3 equals 6, and the number 6 is often linked to balance, harmony, and nurturing. Meanwhile, the number 3 speaks to joy, creativity, and expression. When doubled, that energy becomes focused and powerful. Not chaotic, but intentional. It's not about playful spontaneity anymore. It's about using your gifts to lift others up, to serve something greater than yourself. Now think about this. May, being the 5th month, naturally carries a wild, shifting energy. It's a month of change, progress, and new beginnings. But that kind of momentum can often feel overwhelming, like you're running just to keep up. That's where 33 becomes a stabilizer. It offers emotional grounding in moments of restlessness. It teaches us not just to move, but to move with awareness, with compassion, with spiritual clarity. You may have seen this number before, on a receipt, a license plate, a random timestamp, and every time it felt oddly significant. That's no accident. Many call 33 an angel number, a cosmic nudge, a reminder that you are supported, protected, and being guided with love. So when you choose this number, whether in a lottery, a date, or a decision, it's more than strategy. It's intuition meeting ancient wisdom. It's saying, I am not chasing luck. I'm flowing with purpose. In a world obsessed with speed and success, the quiet resilience of 33 stands out. Not because it demands attention, but because it doesn't need to. It simply radiates peace. And if you're open to its message, it might just lead you exactly where you're meant to be. If something in this video stirred your soul or gave you even a glimpse of clarity, don't let that moment pass you by. Pause for just a few seconds. Take a breath and type this powerful affirmation in the comments. I welcome abundance into every corner of my life. And if this message felt meaningful to you, if it resonated with your journey or gave you something to reflect on, show your support by liking this video and subscribing. Here, we go beyond surface-level advice. We explore calm wisdom, timeless truths, and spiritual tools to help you navigate modern life with strength, clarity, and peace. So I hope to see you in the next video.